Welcome back. This is going to be the first in a 4-part series that we talked about a little bit earlier. We are going to plant some magic beans for your business. Magic beans that will help grow your business this spring. So stay tuned. Now, if you watched the last video, you will notice that I upgraded my chart a little bit here. I tried to make it a little bit more clear. So being in small business, maybe you have employees, maybe it's a me, myself, and I type deal. This is still a similar goal. So what we want in our business is growth. Yeah, we want some growth. In order to grow, we need customers. Yeah, we need customers. No brainer, right? Well, I'm going to divide customers into 2 categories here. We're going to divide it into customer acquisition and customer retention. So we have acquisition and we have retention. These are 2 parts of gaining customers or using the customers for growth in our business. Now, an important note here, I put it on the side. This is a statistic that is vitally important to know and understand. It costs, on average, 6 to 7 times more money to acquire a new customer than it does to keep an existing one. Again, 6 to 7 times more money to acquire a new customer than it does to keep an existing customer. Now, big businesses know that when they have their marketing budget, it is all of this. It's in customer acquisition and retention both. Where small businesses often miss the boat is they do a lot of this because that's what most people equate with marketing. They equate it with acquisition, right? Gaining customers, beautiful pictures, that kind of the fun stuff, right? Retention is something that big businesses also put in this budget that many smaller businesses miss. I am going to focus on the retention portion because probably you don't have a problem with this. This is an important part of business. Acquisition is continually getting new customers. Important part. Also an important part, as you know, because it costs so much more to acquire a new customer than it does to keep an existing one. If you're ignoring the retention part of your business, you're wasting so much money. Scads of money. Scads. That's a lot. So we are going to go down the growth with customers in the retention bucket here. In order to retain our customers, not gain new ones, but retain them, what retains our customers? What do they want basically? Customers want consistency. Okay? They want consistency in 2 areas. They want consistency, again, I've broken it down into product and service. They would like a consistent product experience, and they would also like a consistent customer service experience. Now, when I'm talking about product, you might be thinking, well, I have like a spa and that's a service. That goes here into this category when I speak about product. Product could be something that you create or something that you do. Okay, that goes here. This, baby, this is all you. You are here. You probably have training systems, recipes, onboarding, videos, SOPs, training manuals, that kind of thing to make sure that you deliver consistently great product to your customers so that whether you are acquiring or retaining customers, you're giving them a consistent product experience. This is probably something you already do. It's natural to you. And that's great. This is also probably the reason that you got into business in the first place. This is your passion. That's my guess. If we are ignoring this portion, we are ignoring a gigantic piece of the financial puzzle. Consistency in service experience. Let's say that I am a customer and I'm a customer that you're wanting to get for your growth, and you've spent a lot of money acquiring me as a new customer. I came in and I had the most amazing paella at your place. I love this paella, man. The product was great. And at the same time, I came in and I felt like $1,000,000. I mean, the hostess and my waiter, they paid attention to me. I felt special. I felt well cared for, I felt important. These are things that I feel, and I'm using that language specifically, feel. I felt important and I had a great service experience at your place. I had a great product experience with this phenomenal paella, and I had a great service experience. Big, expensive brands, they get this. If you've ever been into a high-end luxury company, they get this part of creating this really important service experience that makes you feel like $1 million. If you haven't been in a company that does that, just go in. Just go into one of them. They get it. This is a part of small businesses that we miss. However, we could definitely copy it. And that's right where we're going to go. This is where I'm excited to plant some magic beans. So let's say you've acquired me because of this phenomenal paella. I had a great service experience, and now I want to bring in my boss. I want to set the stage, wine and dine my boss, because I am going to pitch a huge salary increase and a project for myself. And I'm going to use your space as a place for this. So I bring in my boss. I am now here in the retention part, and I'm bringing in with me my boss as a new customer to experience this stuff. If when we come in, we have this great paella, but we are ignored, there's a new wait staff, we feel ignored, we have to ask for stuff, we are not, they don't even refill our water, it's just not good, right? We felt ignored, it was awkward, my boss wasn't impressed, I lost the pitch. I wouldn't be coming back, and neither would I be bringing more people. Do you see how it's important that this service experience is a place that we really focus on? Product, yes, absolutely focus on that. But we have to focus on the service experience and providing a consistently great service experience in order to retain the customers we spent so much money acquiring in the first place. See how this works? This is where we're going to plant some magic beans. This is you. This is where I can help. Here are our magic beans. I was going to take a handful and drop them, and then I decided that was a bad idea because I was going to have to clean them up. So this is what you get. There's your magic beans. So the first magic bean that I'm going to help plant for you in this service experience section of creating a consistently great service experience to retain the customers that we spent so much money to get in order to grow, big breath, is knowing your value. This is about your employees knowing their value. I am, as an employee, going to provide a great service experience, much more so if I know and understand my value. And here's where it's important for you as a business owner to teach this. If I am your employee and I do not understand how valuable I am to both the financial success or mediocrity of your business and of the trajectory of the customer's day, like that boss that I brought in, if I don't understand my value, then I am going to be on my phone. I'm going to be reading my book. I'm going to be flirting with my coworker, doing anything but wanting to engage with that, looks like a prickly customer over there. If I don't know my value, I'm also less likely to stick around, and your employee turnover costs are going to go higher than they need to be. If I don't know my value, I won't stick around, I won't give great service, I won't be engaging. I've got to know how valuable I am, and I don't get it by osmosis. Here are some things you can share with your employee about how valuable that they are to your business. Again, 2 areas, all right? They are valuable to the bottom line of your business, and they are also valuable in that they have a tremendous influence on the trajectory of the customer's day. Did you know that 70% of buying experiences are based upon how a customer feels they're being treated? 70%. That is a lot. So if I'm being ignored and you're on your phone, or you're ignoring me, and my boss, I'm not feeling like I'm getting very good treatment. I'm not feeling it, so to speak. 70% of buying experience are based on how they feel they are being treated. As a business owner, you can also help me understand my value by sharing a story much like we just did, whereas if I come in with my boss because I'm expecting this great product experience and a great service experience, and it really falls flat, you can bet your sweet boots that I'm not going to come back through this retention circle and come back into your business. There's no way I'm going to bring another person that I want to impress into this place where it's amazing paella, but this is hot and cold. My service experience is sometimes great, sometimes not going to be retaining me as a customer. Another way to help me understand what my value is to you as an employee is this statistic. The probability of selling to a new customer is between 5 and 20%. The probability of selling to an existing customer is between 60 and 70%. That's a big difference. If I am an employee and I know my value and I know that I can make a huge difference on the profit margin and the bottom line of this business, I have got to understand the difference between acquisition and retention and how very important it is for me to influence the day of this customer that is coming into the business, whether it's the first time or the 10th time. Your staff needs to know and understand how valuable they are to you, and you can do this through statistics like I've just given you, or you can do it through stories, or better yet, both. Both ways are most effective. If your employees don't know their value, they're not going to stick around as long. When they know and understand their value and that they're doing some great things, they're more likely to stick around. Now, on my website, I will link to that below. Please go and sign up for the newsletter. You'll get some fantastic resources of how to support local businesses that basically it's me tooting your own horn. You can share it all over the place. Share that with your staff. It will help them to understand what their value is. And you know what? Heck, it'll help your customers to understand what their value is as well. I'll put it in the link below and you can go check it out. Until next time, I hope you have a great week, and I'm excited for us to tackle the next 3 magic beans that we can plant this spring. Make it a great one.